Okay. Hello. Good morning, guys. It's afternoon here. I don't know about your end, but my end it is afternoon. So hello, guys. Welcome and welcome to today's Shacking Hour, where we will be learning. We'll be attempting some questions that were sent by Kunal. So Kunal is already in the live chat. Hi, Kunal. Welcome. I saw that you joined the WhatsApp group. Thank you so much for joining. We will have some discussions after the stream. So thank you so much for joining. Seems my lighting today is not really the best. Let me adjust that a little. Okay. Hi. So Kuno, honestly speaking, I okay. Hi, welcome. Okay, so all day today I have been too tired. So I was just sleeping. But I remembered I promised you guys we're gonna have the stream today at 2 p.m. GMT. So I had to quickly grab something to eat, get some shower, and then we are here. So I've not really gone through the questions that you've sent to me, but I have the questions over here. So you can see the questions. I have them on my tablet. So what we'll do is that I will try and write the questions on the board so that we have a look at it, solve the problems together, just like we do always, and then we learn from each other. So, guys, this is a question from Kunal. Kunal is one of our live audience, and he sent me a question via email yesterday, and he would want us to help him solve the problems. Are you okay? So the question came with the solutions, but he said he wanted us to solve it together as one family and then understand. So let me start by saying welcome to you guys, and let's dive in straight and start with the question. So I'll start with one of the questions that he has over here. This is question number 5 on his paper. So we have here x plus y is equal to 8 and p is equal to 5x squared plus 11y squared. The question is saying what is the minimum? What is the minimum possible value of p? Oh, right. So my apologies, Kunal. I was referring to 2 o'clock p.m. GMT, right? Not a.m. A.m. there to be too much. So apologies for that. Okay, guys. So this is the question that we have. We have x plus y is equal to 8 and p is equal to 5x squared plus 11y squared. The question is asking what is the minimum possible value for p. Are we okay? So let's quickly attempt this question and then we can proceed. So Kunal, I'm sure you want to give this question a try. So get me a value for p. Okay, we have the possible options. So let me write that so that the others who are joining can also choose one of the possible answers. So we have option A is 310. Option B is 237. Option C is 110. And then option D is 220. Okay. So this is the question that we have. Okay. So what is the minimum possible value for P? Guys, we have the question, so I hope we are attempting the question. Kunal, do you want us to go through together? Okay, so let's have a look at the question. So I have here, the first thing we do over here is we have this expression x plus y is equal to 8. And then we have the expression p is equal to 5x squared plus 11y squared. Okay, so I think the first thing we want to do to get at least the minimum value is to, first of all, let's make one of these the subject, okay? Either x or y, so that we substitute into the equation of p to see what we can get. So what I would do in this case is I have x will be equal to, I'll send the y to the other side of the equal to sign. So I have here 8 minus y, that becomes x. And so therefore it implies that this my expression p is equal to 5x squared plus 11y squared will now be equal to p is equal to 5. In place of x, I will write 8 minus y. So I have here 8 minus y squared plus 11y squared. Are we okay? This is what I will now have. So from here, the next thing I do is to expand this bracket first before I proceed to simplify and find any value for p at all. So therefore, what I will have is 8 squared. So let me quickly compute this. So I will have 8 squared. That will give me 64. So I'll have my expression p is equal to 5 into bracket. This will give me 8 squared. That will give me 64 minus 16y, okay? Then plus y squared, then plus 11y squared. Okay, all I did so far is to expand what I have in the bracket, which is 8 minus y squared. I hope you understand up until this point, Kunal. I believe so. So here I have p is equal to, I now use the 5 to multiply through. So 64 multiplied by 5, that will give me 320. Then so how does 26y came? I don't have 20, I only have 16y here. I have 16y. Okay, that, yes. So if you have the expression a minus y squared, if you expand this, you get a squared, okay, minus 2ay plus y squared. So the 2 here multiplied by, so in this case, it will be the 2 multiplied by the 8, that gives you 16. Are you okay? Very good. So I have here 64 multiplied by 5, that will give me 320, minus, then I have 5 multiplied by 16, 5 by 16, this will give me 80, so I have 80y, then plus 5 multiplied by y squared will give me 5y squared plus 11y squared. So from here, I will have 320 minus over here. I have 5y squared, 11y squared. So if I add both, I will get, this will give me 16y squared. Are you okay? Now this is, okay. So now I have this expression. Now for the minimum value, the possible minimum value of p will be when this expression is equal to 0. Are we okay? So we'll have 16y squared. I'm rewriting the 16y squared minus 80y plus 320 is equal to 0. Are you okay? This as a quadratic equation. So if we solve this, we'll get our minimum value for p. All right, so let's proceed. So the first thing I'll do is that I have I can see 16, 80, 320. It's too big, so I will break it down. So let me see if 4 can go into all of them. Okay, so 4 can divide all of them. So 4 will go into 16 4 times, so we'll get 4y squared minus 4 will go into 80 20 times, so we'll get 20y, and then plus 4 will go into 320, so 4 going to 320 80 times, so 80, and this is equal to 0. I can still break this down further because 4 can still go there. So 4, I'll still divide all side by 4. So 4 here divided by 4 will just give me 1. So I have y squared minus 20 divided by 4 will give me 5y. And then plus 4 will go here 20 times, and this is equal to 0. Okay, so now this is simplified enough for me to go ahead and try to solve this problem. All right, so I have a quadratic over here. So I have here 1 multiplied by 20, that will give me 20. So which two numbers can I multiply to get 20? But if I add or subtract, I get negative 5. So we have 20, 2, 10, 5. So we need to solve this quadratic expression. So Kuno, I hope you get it up until where we have the y squared minus 5y plus 20. So I'm trying to get what your people did. So they got the 320 plus 5y squared minus 80 plus 11y squared. Okay, they got that point. And then from there, they have 4y minus 10 all squared plus 220. So they did the calculation all up until this point, but from there, the solution they are having here, I'm not getting it. They, from here, what they have, okay, from this side, from here, what they now have is this expression is equal to, they now have this expression is equal to 4y minus 10 squared, and this is equal to 0. Sorry, plus 220 plus 220. So I'm trying to get how come they got this. So this is what they have. So let me rewrite this. So we have this expression y squared minus 5y plus 20 is equal to 0. Okay, that is the expression that we have. But then let me write their expression in your solution. I feel like this is how do we even call this? How to determine minimum points using a method of completing squares. I'm sure we would have to use the method of completing squares for this particular problem. That is how I feel, because right from here they have 320 plus 5y squared minus 80y plus 11 y squared, and they said this that is equal to, into bracket, 4y minus 10 squared plus 220. Okay. Hmm. So I'm trying to get understand how come they are having 4y minus 10 squared is equal to 220 from here. Okay, because no matter how I look at it, even if I look at it from this angle, I am guessing okay. And where did the 16y? So Kuno, I think I'll have to have a proper look at this question so that we solve it another time. I'll send the solution to you, because I'm not getting how they get this. The only thing the only thing I can possibly think of, because I have minimum value here, the only thing I can think of is the method of completing squares. Method of completing squares. Method of completing squares in quadratic equation. Yes, and I'm actually looking at the solution. Okay, and the solution is what I'm talking about. They are from here, they are getting this. Are you okay? And I'm not understanding how come they are getting that. Okay, I'm not getting how come they are getting that. Mm. Okay. Uh, so like I said, I'll have to look at that later so that we have a proper discussion on that. But let's not waste much time on this problem. It's good we have a challenging question. So let me look at another set of questions so that we look at those for now, and then we can come back to that question later. Um, some of the questions are too long, but let's just go with it. So we have another question here. The total cost of one apple, three This is one apple, 3 mangoes, and 2 oranges are equal to the total cost of 4 apples and 2 oranges, which is 294. We have to find the total cost of 7 apples, 7 mangoes, and 7 oranges, We have our possible options: A to be 1029, B to be 1024, C is 1020, then D is 1030. Are you okay? All right, so this is the next question that we have. Let's have a look at that. All right, so Kunal, should we solve it together, or you try your hands on it before we look at it together? Okay, so I think we should solve it together. So I'll write down my solution here. All right, so I have the total cost of 1 apple. So let's A be apple. Let's make the alphabet A be apple. We have mangoes, so let's M be mango. And then let O be orange. Apples and oranges. Yes, okay. So let's look at the question again. We have a total of the total cost of 1 apple. So we have 1A plus 3 mangoes, 3M, plus 2 oranges, 2O. Are we okay? Are equal to, this is equal to the total cost of 4 apples. So 4A and 2 oranges, 2O, which is, okay, 294. Very good. Okay, what it means is that we have 1 apple plus 3 mangoes plus 2 oranges. It is equal to the sum of 4 apples and 2 oranges, and the value is equal to 294. What it means is that all right. So Kunal, I'll do that tomorrow. Are you okay? I'll add the hashtag, the CAT, and all that. I'll add the hashtag and everything tomorrow. Okay, because I'm already on the stream, I don't want to go back to the setting, but I'll add that to the hashtag tomorrow so that we can have more audience joining. Are you okay? It will be the same time, 2 p.m. GMT tomorrow. Are you okay? But for now, let's have a look at this. So we have 1A plus 3M plus 2O. The O, let me make it like this so that we know it's not 20. This will be equal to 294. Are you okay? And then we have here 4A plus 2O. And then this is also equal to this price, 294. Are you okay? So we have this as equation 2. So we can then proceed to try and see if we can find the values of A, M, and then O. Okay. Apple, mango, orange. So all right. We also have this expression. I'm still taking the first one over here. So I have 1A plus 3M plus 2O is equal to 4A plus 2O. This over here, which is for orange. So let's try to simplify this expression. So I have 1A here, 4A here. So I'll bring the 1A over there. So I have 2M plus 2O over here will be equal to 4A minus 1A plus 2O over here. And so therefore I will get 2M. The 2O over here and then the 2O over here will cancel each other out. So I'll have 2M is equal to, I have 4A minus 1A over here. And that will give me a total of 3A. Sorry, this is 3M. 3M. Okay. It's 3M. So 3M is equal to 3A, which technically means A is equal to M. So this is our equation 3. Okay, Kunal, I hope you've gotten up until this point. So we now have 3 equations. We have A is equal to M as our third equation. So now that we have that, we can easily solve our problem. So let me erase this part on the track. Okay, let me erase this part. Let me erase this part so that we can continue. Now, remember, if we take equation 1, we have 1A plus 3M plus 2O is equal to 294. If we put the equation 3 inside over here, so in place of M over here, I'll put A because A is equal to M or M is equal to A. Either way. So over here, I can decide to put in place of A over here, M. So that will give me 1M plus 3M plus 2Q is equal to 294. Yo, Diamond, welcome. We have a question on the board and we are solving. You can give it a try. Are you okay? All right. So we have 4M plus 2Q. Let me use Q. In this case, it's equal to 294. Are you okay? So from here, I can simplify these guys a little bit. So if I divide both sides by 2, I'll get 2M plus Q will be equal to 294 divided by 2. 294 divided by 2. That will give me 147. So this will be another equation for me. So I'll make this equation 4. Yes, it's a little bit of simultaneous equation. Are you okay? And then yes, there will be some substitutions inside, but you need to make your own deductions. And that is what we are doing so far. So I'll write the equations over here so that I erase more parts. So I have 3M plus 2Q equals 294. Then I have another equation 4A plus 2q is equal to 294. Then I have A is equal to M. All right. So now that I have those equations, I can clean this side. Now this is from equation 1. Let's look at the other equation, the second one. So over here where we have the 4a, so the second equation, using the second equation, I have 4a plus 2q is equal to 294. Are you okay? Now what I will do is that the fact that I have this means that in this previous equation, so I will come back here. We know that A is equal to M, or M is equal to A. So over here, instead of me choosing M, I will choose A. I'll choose the A rather. Are you okay? So let me redo this point all over again. So what I mean by that is, first of all, I'm taking this equation, 1a plus 3m plus 2q is equal to 294. And then we know A is equal to M. So therefore, I have here 1a plus, in place of the M, I'll put A over there because it's the same thing. And then plus 2q is equal to 294. No, Diamond, I don't have a maths degree. No, I don't have a maths degree. I have a degree in chemistry. Are you okay? But these are questions that you can solve whether or not you have a maths degree or not. So 1a plus 3a will give me 4a plus 2q is equal to 294. And then if I divide both n by 2, I'll get 2a plus q is equal to 147. Okay, so this becomes our equation 4. Now, if we look at this expression over here, okay, if I look at this expression over here, which is this, this is equation 1, this is equation 2, this is equation 3. If I look at this expression over here, which is equation 2, I can factor 2 out. Oh, okay. So I can factor 2 out. If I factor 2 out, I'll have 2 outside brackets. 2a plus q is equal to 294. So 2 multiplied by 2a will give me 4a. 2 multiplied by 2q will give me 2q over here. So Kunal, I hope up until this point you understand. If you do, let me know in the live chat. Yes. So from here, I'll just in place of 2a plus q over here, I'll put the 147 over there. No, if I do that, that will not give me the answer that I want, because I need to find the individual values. Okay. So yes, so I have up until here, but I'm looking at something. If I put this value in here, I'm still just going to get this. So what I would do is that I have to make something the subject over here. So from here, if I make q the subject, if I make q the subject, I will have 147 minus 2a. Are you okay? What it means is that at this point, even without factoring out the 2, let me try and see if I can get something out over there. Okay, so over here I have 4a. I still have the 4a plus 2. In place of 2, I have 147 minus 2a over there, and this is equal to 294. So I need to expand the bracket. So I have this will give me 294 minus another, this will give me 4a, and this will give me 294. This will cancel this. No, this will give me 0. So which means this is not really the right approach. so I don't have to factor this out. That is not the right approach. So even though this is equation 4 here, so I think I need to factor out the 2 over here. I have a 2a plus q is equal to 294. Okay, now the expression is saying, before we go on, the expression is saying we should find 7 apples, 7 mangoes, and then 7 oranges. So let's look at something. 7 apples plus 7 mangoes plus 7 oranges. Are you okay? So this is what I will have. We'll leave this expression here for now, but we said that a is equal to m. So in place of m, I'll put a. So it means I have here 7 apples plus 7 mangoes. In this case, because apple is equal to mango, we have 7a plus 7a here plus 7q. So this will give me 14a plus 7q, which is basically, if I factor 7 out over here, I'll get 2a plus q over here. Okay. Okay. All right. So I have this also here. So if I come back to this expression, after I factor the 2 out, I can divide both sides by 2. This will cancel each other out. So I have 2a plus q is equal to 147. Are you okay? And then I now have the 7a plus 7m plus 7q, giving me this expression will now be equal to 7 into brackets 2a plus q is 147. So I put here 147 over here. So my final answer will be 7 multiplied by 147. So I have here 7 multiplied by 147, and that will give me 1029. Okay, so that will be my answer. So Kunal, I hope you got what I did over here to get a 1029. Kunal, do you understand, or we should go all over again? Okay, you are saying I have noted it, or yes. Yes. So the first thing we did was that we write down the equations, which is 1a plus 3m plus 2q is equal to this. We got down all our 3 equations, and then we're able to come up with the fact that a is equal to m. Now from equation 1, we came up with the expression 2a plus q is equal to 147. And even from here, we don't even need to touch the equation 2 again. Okay? Even this entire process, I don't even think is needed. It's not even needed. So let me highlight that out. Okay? After solving, I realize it's not really needed. This is just a waste. Because from equation 1, after we get the expression 2a plus q is equal to 147, which is the equation 4, we can just come to the ending of the question. The question says we should find 7 apples, 7 mangoes, and 7 oranges. So which is 7 apples, 7 mangoes, and 7 oranges, as we have over here. And so therefore, in place of the mango, we know that mango is equal to apple. So we put apple here. So we have 7 apple plus 7 apple is equal to 7q, giving us 14q plus 7, 14a plus 7q. If we factor out 7, we have 7 into bracket 2a plus q. Okay, and then we already know that equation 7 is telling us 2a plus q is 147. So in place of 2a plus q, we put the 147 in here, and then we multiply, and then we'll get 1029. So our correct answer is option A. Are you okay? Right. You said you've noted that all. So yes, I believe we can proceed to the next question. Very good. These questions are tricky and they are not as easy as they look. All right. but that is what makes it fun. All right, so I have another question here. And Diamond, so since you are also here now, I'll give the next question so that we all do it together. You are saying you dropped it in A level. Don't worry, I think this is A level is just it's just the same set of questions that Kunal has sent. Okay, so these are questions that we can all solve together. It's not too difficult and it's not too easy either. So we have the cost of 4 TVs, 3 wash. Okay, it's similar to what we did earlier. So we have the cost of 4 TVs, 3 washing machines, and 6 microwaves is 173,000 rupees, and the cost of 2 TVs, 5 washing machines, 5 washing machines, and 3 microwaves, and 3 microwaves is 139,000 rupees. So what could be the cost of 1 TV, 1 washing machine, 1 washing machine, 1 washing machine, and 1 microwave, and 1 microwave? All right, so that is the question. And then we have the possible answers. Option A is 54,000 rupees. Option B is 43,000. Option C is 47,000. Then option D is 51,000. Okay, so this is the next set of questions we have. Kunal and Diamond, please let's solve this problem. I'll give ourselves 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's attempt this question and then we solve it together. Okay. So once you guys are doing that, let me also quickly be solving mine over here before we solve it together. Kunal and Diamond, I hope you are solving it and you are trying your hands on it. Okay, so I have the cost of 4 TVs. And then 3 washing machine, and then 6 microwaves is 173,000. The cost of 2 TVs, 5 washing machine, and then 3 microwaves is 139,000. So what is the cost of 1 TV plus 1 washing machine and then 1 microwave? Okay. Kunal, Diamond, any answer? Or we are still on it? I'm also still on it. On it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Kunal, we'll solve it together. Okay, this is a very tricky question. Even I had a little bit of difficulty, but I was able to get it. So we'll solve it together. Okay. Now, if I do like this, you can see my solving because it's many. So what I will do is that I believe you already have the question in your brain. So I'll go to the next page and solve it there so we can have enough place to solve. We'll be coming back to this as well. This is a very interesting question. I love it. Okay. So, Kunal, please, we are doing it. So please pay attention so that you know um, the answer to this particular problem. All right. So the first thing we have is that we were told we have 4 TVs, okay, 3 washing machine, and then 6 microwaves, okay, and we were told it's equal to 173,000. So we make this our equation 1. Are we okay? Then we're told we have 2 TVs, which is 2T, 5 washing machines, and then 3 microwaves. That will give us 139,000. We make this our equation 2. Now we were asked that 1 TV plus 1 microwave, 1 washing machine plus 1 microwave will be equal to what? We do not know. Are you okay? So far we have these 2 equations, equation 1 and equation 2, that we are looking at. Are you okay? Now we need to solve this equation. Now to solve this equation, we can see that equation 2 has 2t and then 3m. If we multiply equation 2 by 2, we will get 4t and 6, so 6m, so we can cancel out. So the first step is what? So let me use a different thing so that you can understand well. So I'll write here step 1. Are you okay? Multiply equation 2 by 2. Okay? So you multiply equation 2 by 2. If you do that, you will get 4t plus 10w, okay, plus 6m is equal to 139,000 multiplied by 2 give us 278,000. Okay, so this becomes your equation 3. That is step 1. Okay, so step 2. Okay, subtract equation 1 from equation 3. So which means equation 3 minus equation 1. Are you okay? Equation 3 minus equation 1. So if I do that, I am going to have, what is equation 3? This is equation 3. So I have 4t plus 10w plus 6m is equal to 278,000. Then minus equation 1 is 4t plus 3w plus 6m is equal to 173,000. Are you okay? All we are doing is that we multiplied equation 2 by 2 first to get similar terms to equation 1 that we can cancel. And because equation 3, which is the new equation, if you look at the ending, is 278,000. And then we have equation 1 has 173,000. So we want to have positive numbers, not negative. So we are subtracting equation 1 from 3 rather. Kunal, I hope up until this point you understand. Okay, so I believe so. So from here, we just do the subtraction. If we do that, 4t minus 4t will give us 0. Then 10w minus 3w will give us 7w. Okay, 6m minus 6m. This 6m at the top minus the 6m over here will give us 0. Okay, so basically these guys will cancel out. Basically, that's what I'm saying. These guys will cancel each other out. Okay, because we are subtracting, and then we'll be left with just this guy. So we now have 278,000 minus 173,000. And if we do that, that will give us, this is equal to 105,000. Are we okay? So from here, we have 7w is equal to 105,000. So we divide both sides by 7, and so therefore the W will now be equal to 15,000. Okay, so Kuno, up until this point, do you understand where we are getting the 15,000? Do you understand? Okay, very good. So now that we have the value for W, okay, so the next step is step 3. Okay, put the value of W back into equation 2. Are you okay? So putting W into equation 2. Okay, we are putting the value of W back into equation 2. Are you okay? So if we do that, we know that equation 2 is 2t plus 5w plus 3m is equal to 139,000. So if we put the value of w here, we'll have 2t plus 5 into bracket 15,000 plus 3m is equal to 139,000. So we will have 2t plus 5 multiplied by 15,000 will give us 75,000 plus 3m, and then this will be equal to 139,000. Are we okay? And so all I have here, I now have 2t, 3m, number. So I'll send the numbers together. So I have 2t plus 3m now at this side will be equal to 139,000 over here minus the 75,000 over here. So therefore we will have 2t plus 3m, and this will be equal to 2t plus 3m will be equal to 139,000 minus 75,000 is 64,000. Okay, so this is what we will get. So I will name this our equation 4. Okay, so I believe up until this point you understand. Okay, I believe up until this point you understand. Okay, so the next thing I will do over here, which is step 4, will be I'll divide equation 4 by 2. Are you okay? I'll divide equation 4 by 2 and look at something. This is where the magic actually happens. Okay, so let me erase this part. Okay, I believe I can erase because you've already copied this. Even if you've not copied it, you can watch the stream again, move to this side, and then copy the equations. Okay, so this is where the magic happens. A very beautiful equation is about to unfold. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is that step 4. Are you okay? I'll divide equation 4, my new equation, by 2. Okay, so if I do that, the equation 4 is 2t plus 3m is equal to 64,000. So if I divide by 2, I'll get t plus 1.5m is equal to 32,000. Okay, now I can rewrite this as t, okay, plus the 1.5m. I can write it as 1m plus 0.5m is equal to 32,000. Okay, Kuno, do you agree with me? Okay, over here, remember I have here 1t, so let me put the 1 here. 1t plus 1.5m is equal to 32,000. And I'm saying that this expression, I can rewrite it as 1t plus 1m plus 0.5m is equal to 32,000. Please, do you agree with me? Okay, okay. So I'll repeat step 4 again. So let's erase this. I'm saying that I have equation 4 over here, okay? 2t plus 2m is 3m rather is equal to 64,000. 2t plus 3m is equal to 64,000. So the step 4 is to divide equation 4 by 2. We are dividing equation 4 by 2. Divide equation 4 by 2, which means that my equation 4, which is 2t plus 3m is equal to 64,000. I will divide both sides, all of them by 2, by 2, by 2. So if I do that, I will get 2 divided by 2 is 1. So I will get 1t plus 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. So it will give me 1.5 m. Okay, and this will be equal to 64,000 divided by 2 will give me 32,000. Are you okay? All right. So now that I have this expression, 1t plus 1.5 m is equal to 32,000. I am saying that from here, I can rewrite this expression as 1t plus 1m, okay, plus 0.5 m, and it is equal to 32,000. Okay, the only thing is that the 1.5 m here, I've broken it into 2. Hello, Mr. Hello, Usu, answer. Okay. Okay. So like I was saying, the 1.5 over here, I've broken it into numbers. Okay. So 1m, 0.5 m. Okay. So this is the next thing we do. Are you okay? So this is the expression that we have. Now remember, we have our W, the value of our W to be equal to what? 15,000. Are you okay? So over here, let me make this equation 5. Are you okay? So if I make that equation 5, the next step 5, please, when you are solving, you don't need to write a step. I'm just doing it so that you understand. I will add W to equation 5. I will add W to equation 5. We have W, we have the value for W. We are saying W is 15,000. I know. I am doing it like that so that you will understand. Are you okay? But in the exam, you just have to know what you are doing. It's because of the explanation, that's how I'm making it equations. Are you okay? Because the calculation, you don't have to have plenty equations inside like that. If you can do it like that, it's fine. If not, you can leave it. Are you okay? All right. So we are now adding W to equation 5, which means that our equation 5 will now be 1t plus 1m, okay, plus the W now we are adding, the W that they say we should add, 1w, okay, then plus, remember we still have the 0.5 m over here, 0.5 m over here. This will be equal to 32,000. Are you okay? So we've added the W. So the W we've added is the one over here. So the equation 5, all we did is to add 1w to it. Are you okay? 1w, that's all we did. Now, remember that the W, like I said, is 15,000. Are you okay? The W is 15,000. So once we've added the 1w over here, we have to add the W, the 15,000 to this side as well to make it balance 15,000. Are you understanding me? Okay? Because we have this expression, I am saying we should add W, and the W is 15,000. So what you do to the left hand side, you do it to the right hand side. So if we add 1W to the left hand side, we need to add 15,000 to the number side, which is the 32,000. So we add 15 to it. So therefore we have 1t plus 1m plus 1w plus 0.5m will be equal to 32,000 plus 15,000. That will give me 47,000. Are you okay? So this is where we need to do some comparison. Are you okay? Remember, in the beginning, the question is saying, what is the price of one TV, one microwave, and then one washing machine? Are you okay? Now, if we look at this expression, we are saying that the price of one TV, one washing machine, and then one microwave plus half washing machine is 47,000. What it means is that the price of one TV plus one microwave, okay, plus one washing machine, okay, should be less than 47,000. I hope you are getting me, Kunal. I am saying that from here we need to make a deduction, okay? We have one TV plus one microwave plus one washing machine plus 0.5 microwave is 47,000. If that is the case, if 111 plus half is 47,000, it means 111 should be less than 47,000. So this is the expression that we have. Now let's go to our possible answers. So if we are back over here, remember the expression we now have is that we have one TV plus one microwave plus one washing machine plus 0.5 uh, uh, microwave is equal to 47,000. That is what I'm saying. And we said that one TV plus one microwave plus one washing machine should be now less than 47,000. Okay? Okay, which means that our answer should be less than 47,000. 47,000 below. So if you look to the possible answers, 54,000 is more than 47,000. So it is not the correct answer. So this is wrong. If we look at option C, it is not the answer because it's exactly 47,000. So it is not. If we look at option D, it is 51,000. Okay, which is more than 47,000. So it is not. So our correct answer is this based on this assumption. So therefore, it means that the cost of one TV plus one microwave plus one washing machine should be less than 47,000. Okay, so based on this assumption, comparing to the possible answers, option B is the answer. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Cornell. Now this is a tough question. This is a tough question. Are you okay? This is a tough question to the point where even though it's a multiple choice question, after doing the calculation, okay, if you've never seen this question before, you can never answer it. If you've never seen the question before, you can never ever answer it. Okay? Because you try to find the value of T, the value of M, the value of W, put them together and add to get the exact answer, but you end up solving the whole day. It's a very, very tricky question. Okay? So yes, this is the answer, and that is those are the assumptions and things we have to do to get the answer. You can see that it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. So Kuno, are you still down for more question? So let me try and see if we can do another question. A question that will not be too overwhelming. Okay, he's saying he's ready. All right. So let me look at a question that we can solve. Mm, mm. So just a minute, let me go through. Okay, so you have a lot of questions here which are crazy, but let's have a look at this one. Let's see if we can solve this one. Okay, so I'm writing the question down. So we have 12 years ago, 12 years ago, the ratio of ages of A and B was 14 is to 9. Now, after 4 years, from now, the ratio of ages B and C will be 13 is to 8 respectively. If the average of present ages of A, B, and C is 48 years, then find the ratio of ages of A and C after 7 years. After 7 years from now. Kuna, I don't know about you, but this question is already scary. What? Option A, 15 is to 7. B, 14 is to 9. C, 16 is to 7. Then D, 12 is to 7. I mean, if these are multiple choice questions that you are going to answer, bro, it's if time is not taking, you might not be able to answer one question before 2 hours. Bro, I don't know. I don't know. These questions are not meant to be multiple choice questions. Okay? These are project work, thesis, and then group assignments. What? Anyway, so give it a try. Let me also take some time to see if I can work out the solution. So 12 years ago, the ratio of ages of A and B was 14 to 9. After 4 years from now, the ratio of ages B and C will be 13 is to 8 respectively. If the average of present ages of A, B, and C is 48 years, then find the ratio of the ages of A and C after 7 years from now. Okay. All right. Wow. So you're saying in exam you have to solve at least 12 to 13 questions in 40 minutes for, yeah. Wow. Wow. You are in for a real treat. Oh, I don't know. I'm already feeling bad for the students. Like I don't know, but I'm feeling bad for the students. These are tricky questions. Okay. They are actually tricky questions. All right. So let me have a look at it. Okay. Abel, you're welcome. Abel is saying the answer is D. Hmm. Abel, I don't know how you got the answer to be D, but according to what I have here, it is not D. No, it is not D. Kuna, I know your brain is not braining. I'm also trying to figure it out. Your brain is not braining, but able option D. It's close, but no. No. After 4 years, the ratio of B and C. After 4 years, so B will be 9. Plus 4 is to Y plus 4. That will be 13 is to 8. Okay, so I now have 13y plus 13 for 12, 52, 52 is equal to 8, 9, 72 plus 16, 16, 32. So 128. 28. So 128 minus 52. So 31 minus 72x is equal to 76. Whoa, 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 whoa. X plus 9x plus 24 plus y. Okay, so Kuno, I'm seriously trying to understand this, but it will take a little bit of time. Okay, so there is a point here I'm not getting yet. Plus 24 plus y is equal to 40, or y plus 23x is equal to 120. Okay, so Kuno, so what I've been able to get so far, I'm sure even if I want to explain, this is going to take a longer time, right? Longer time, but this is what we have so far as the solution. So the solution here is, they said that 12 years ago, the ratio of the ages A and B was 14:9. Are you okay? So we'll say let the age of A 12 years ago, 12 years ago be equal to 14x. Abel is saying 14:9, which is option B. It is still not correct. So 14x, then let that of B be 9x. This is 12 years ago. And then let the present age, so let B 12 years ago. So the present age, let the present age of C, present age of C be equal to Y. Are we okay? So which means that we've done that. So they are saying 4 years. So it said 14:9, and from what I have here, it is not correct. The correct answer is 15:7, and that is why I'm trying to give us the answer over there. Are you okay? So the second half of the question is saying the ratio of B to C. Okay, B to C 4 years from now. Okay, so we say that B is 9x. Okay, 9x, that is 12 years ago. So 4 years from then, it will now be the 12 plus the 4. Okay, that is now the present age. The ratio of that to that of C, which is C plus 4, are you okay, is the ratio 13/8. 13 is to 8, so we have 13/8. Okay, so this is the age of B 12 years ago. It is 9x plus 12. Are you okay? So if we solve this, we are going to get 9x plus 16/C plus 4 is equal to 13/8. Are you okay? If we cross multiply, we will get 13y plus 52 is equal to 72x plus 128. And then if we simplify this expression, let me write it at the top over here, we will get 13y minus 72x to be equal to 76. And this will become our first equation. Okay, so that will become our first equation. All right, so I'll leave that equation there, and then we will proceed to the other set of questions. So they are saying if the average of the present age A, B, and C is 48, the average, are you okay, is 48, then find the ratio of A and C 7 years from now. Okay, so from there, the next thing we have is if we add the 14x, which is 12 years ago, if we add the 14x plus the 9x plus 24 plus y, 24 plus y is that of the C, we are getting 48 multiplied by 3. Are you okay? So remember, we are saying that if the average of, I'm taking it over here, if the average of the present ages A, B, and C is 48 years. Are you okay? So from that, we know that if we want to find average will be what? A plus B plus C all over 3, and that will be equal to what? 48. Are you okay? Akuna, please leave him. Leave him. Let's focus on this. We know that the average, taking the second aspect of the question from the average side over here, the average of A plus B plus C, okay, average is A plus B plus C over 3, okay, and they are saying it is equal to 48. This implies that our A, we did say that our A is 14x, so we have 14x over here, plus our B we said is 9x, okay, then plus our C, which we are saying is y, okay, then plus, if the average of the present age, okay, so the average of the present age, that will be this plus 24, okay, and that will be equal to, that is the A plus B plus C is what we are having at the top over here, 14x plus 9x plus y. Are you okay? Okay, and because that was 12 years ago for A and B, the 12 years for A and B ago, the 12 years plus the 12 years for the A and B will give us the 24 that we are having, and that will be equal to the 48 over here multiplied by the 3 at the bottom. So that will give us 48 multiplied by 3. Kunal, I hope up until this point you get it, okay? Because this is from the expression if the average of the present ages of A, B, and C is 48 years. So we have the A plus B plus C over 3 is equal to 48. So this means that our A plus B plus C will be equal to 48 multiplied by 3. Remember that the C is the current age. Are you okay? But the A and B, which is the 14 and 9, is the age 12 years ago. Okay? So the age 12 years ago for A will be 14 plus 12. The age of B 12 years ago will be 9x plus 12. Then plus the current age of C, which is Y. Okay, and that will give us 48 multiplied by 3. So ideally, I'm supposed to get 14x plus 12. This will be for the A. Then plus 9x plus 12. This will be for the B. Then plus Y is equal to the 48 multiplied by 3. Are you okay? And if we break this down, we are going to get 14x plus 9x plus y plus 24 is equal to this. And so from here, we will just simplify this expression. I have 14 and then this, so I'm going to have 23x plus y plus 24 is equal to 48 times 3. So let's do that. 48 times 3, and that will give me 144. So I have here 23x plus y will be equal to 144 minus 24, and that will give me 120. So I will get 23x plus y is equal to 120. Okay, so yes, this will become my equation 2. Kunal, I hope up until where we got the equation 2 you understand. Are you okay? So we have the first equation is 13y. Let me rewrite that in a different color. We had the first equation, which is 13y minus 72x is equal to 76 as equation 1. And we now have the second equation, 23x plus y is equal to 120. Are you okay? All right. So from here, all we have to do is to solve for x and y to get our equation. So this is our equation 2. Now from the equation 2, if I make y the subject, I'll get y is equal to 120 minus 23x. So I'll keep that in mind. So therefore, let me erase this side. So I now have, I'll put the expression y into equation 1. So equation 1 is 13y minus 72x. 13y minus 72x is equal to 76. Okay. So let's continue. So we have 13y minus 72x is equal to 76. Are you okay? So from here we substitute the value of y. So we will now have 13 into bracket 120 minus 23x, then minus 72x, and this will be equal to 76. So I'll have to multiply through. Let's just multiply through and see what we have. So if we do that, we have 13 multiplied by 120. That will give us 1560 minus minus 23 multiplied by 13. 13 multiplied by 23 will give me 299x minus 72x is equal to 76. So I'll send these two guys, minus 299x minus 72x will be 299 plus 72 will give us minus 371. So I have this minus 371x is equal to 76. So I'll send this guy to the other side of the equal to sign. So if I do that, let me erase this part. So let me write y is equal to 120 minus 23x here as equation 3. Okay, so I can continue. So I now have 1560 minus 76 is equal to 371x. So 1560 minus 76 will give me 1484 is equal to 371x. So I divide both sides by 371. Therefore, my value of x will be this divided by 371, and that will give me 4. So the value of my x will be 4. So now that I have found x, I can easily go ahead and find my y. So my y will be equal to 120 minus 23x, and that will be y is equal to 120 minus 23 into bracket 4. And then that will give me, my answer will be 120 minus 23 into bracket 4. That will give me 28. So the value of x and y will now be 4:28. That is what we are now getting. So mind you, the x is for both A and B, and then the y is for C. Are you okay? So the question is now saying Find the ratio of the ages A and C after 7 years from now. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at that. Okay, so Kunal, I hope up until here where we have the answer for X and then Y, you get it. Okay, very good. So now that we have that, let's proceed and look at the how they got the answer, and then we will end today's live stream over here. Let me quickly charge my phone. Okay. All right. So now that we have the value of A and B, let's proceed. So I will erase everything here. Okay. So let's look at the present age of A. Present age of A. Now the present age of A, we said was 14x. 12 years ago, it was 14x plus 12. Are you okay? And then the question was saying after 4 years. So we'll have a 14x plus 12, okay, which will be equal to 14 multiplied by 4. That's we are calculating the present age of A. It will be 14x, which is 14 multiplied by 4 plus 2. And then 14 multiplied by 4 will give us 46. Sorry. It will give us 56. So 56 plus this will give us 68 years. Okay. So this will give us 68. So now that we have the first age, remember we have to find the ratio of the ages of A and C. The present age of A is what we just found to be 68. And that is from the equation 14x plus 12. Remember, they said 12 years ago. So which means the current age was what? 14x plus 12. We already established that. And so that of C and that of C, the present age of C, that of C is just 28. Are we okay? So these are the two current ages of both of them. Okay, so let me write x is equal to 4 here, and then I clean this side. So now that I have their present ages, let's proceed. Now, the conclusion part of the question is saying that then find the ratio of the ages of A and C after 7 years from now. After 7 years from now, okay? So after 7 years from now, the ratio of their ages will be the present age of A plus 7, the present age of C plus 7. Are you okay? So in this case, it will be the ratio of A is to C. That of A 7 years from now will be A plus 7 is to C plus 7. Are we okay? And that if we do that, the age of A the age of A is 68, so we have 68. It will now be plus 7, and this is to that of C is 28 plus 7. Are we okay? So we'll now have this, and this will be equal to uh, 68 plus 7 will give us 75, and that is to 28 plus 7 will give us 35. And if we break these guys down, okay, we are going to get, let me see, 5 will divide all this. Yes, 5 will go here 4 times, will go here, then it's 7. So yes, we divide all by 7. Sorry, 5. 5 will go into 75 15 times, and then it will go into 35 7 times. So this becomes our ratio. So the correct answer is option A. Yes, yes, very good, Kunal. That is the correct answer. So the correct answer is option A. That is it. That is it. So yes, Kunal. So at this point, we started this at 2. It has been 2 hours exactly now. We've looked at quite a couple of questions from your question, and they are hard. To be honest, they are hard. They are very difficult to answer. Are you okay? But that is what Shaking Hour is all about. You bring your tough questions here, and then we do it together. But the most important thing is that no matter the question, once we put our heads together, we can do it. Okay. So yes, this is the answer for this one. If you ever need to copy the process or how I did it, you can just rewatch the stream and you look at everything. I should drink some water. Yeah, I know, I know. At this point, I don't only need water, I need to go and rest. Okay. Right. Okay, so Kuna, I think we'll continue tomorrow. Okay. We'll continue tomorrow. We'll solve more questions tomorrow. We'll solve more questions tomorrow. We'll see the other ones that we're not able to solve today. We'll have a look at all of them tomorrow. Are you okay? So thank you so much for sending in these questions. Your questions are amazing. They are thought provoking, and then they actually keep one's mind active. Are you okay? So yes, Kuno, if I can get students like you who are willing and they want to join my Discord server, I'll create a Discord server, put the link in my channel's description so that you guys can join, so that we can actually meet on Discord and then have tough questions and then we interact. Are you okay? So Kuno, what I want you to do is that if you could have colleagues who are willing to support me on Discord, if I create it, okay, just share the WhatsApp group link with them, let them join. And once we have enough people and they are willing for us to meet on Discord, I'll have the time, we'll meet on Discord, have the discussions, go through the question for as long as you guys want, so that you guys will prepare for your exams. I don't have any problem. Are you okay? So we'll talk about the Discord server situation on the WhatsApp platform. Are you okay? Okay, so for those of us who are watching and you want to interact with me, you want to know about the WhatsApp platform that I'm talking about, just send me an email, okay, or just send me hi at my science tutorial at gmail.com. My email is my science tutorial at gmail.com. Once you send me an email over there, I will respond to you and then I will send the link to the WhatsApp group with you so that you can join and then we can proceed from there. Are you okay? All right, sure. You are saying you will share your percentage questions today. Okay, no problem. So just share them with me and then we'll have a look at it tomorrow. Same time, 2 p.m. GMT. Are you okay? Just share them with me and then we'll meet tomorrow, 2 p.m. GMT. All right. All right. So thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you. You are very good. And like I said, share with colleagues and friends if they are willing, especially your colleagues in India who are about to write this kind of test, the CAT, as you mentioned it. If they are willing and then they want to have detailed conversations with me, so I will solve the problems together so that they will understand what the problem is all about before they go into their exams. Okay, just share the link, the WhatsApp platform link with them, let them join. Just serious student only. So we meet on Discord and then we have a proper discussion over there, okay? Or just something small and then we'll have a proper discussion over there. So Thank you so much, Kunal, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. Are you okay? I'm not sure I will be streaming later in the evening. Even if I will stream later in the evening at 7 p.m. GMT, it will be the basic questions that we were looking at. Are you okay? So yes, I think I will stream in the evening 7. I think I should do that. So I'll do that, but we'll look at the simple questions that we were solving earlier on. But 2 p.m. GMT is for tough questions like what Kunal has just sent to me and we went through. Are you okay? All right. So once again, thank you so much. And then Kunal, I will chat with you in the WhatsApp platform.